facing fear with grace. In moments when fear whispers loudest, I return to this truth. Fear may knock, but I do not build it a home. I breathe through the tremble, letting it pass like wind through leaves. What remains is not the echo of doubt, but the quiet strength of presence. In that space I remember, I am whole, awake, and sovereign. I honor the tremble, but I do not dwell in it. Fear may knock, but I do not build it a home. I greet the shiver with grace, acknowledging its message without letting it anchor in my bones. I let the wind of uncertainty pass through me, but I do not let it shape my shelter. My spirit listens, learns, and then chooses courage. I'm not immune to fear, but I am not its host. I am the architect of resilience, the keeper of calm, the one who walks forward even when the path quivers beneath my feet. Before we speak our truths, let us breathe through the tremble. Let the pulse of vulnerability remind us we are alive. Fear may rise, but it does not define us. It is a visitor, not a verdict. We meet it with presence, soft eyes, steady breath, open palms. We let it pass through like wind through woven cloth, and in its wake we return to each other, whole, awake, and sovereign, not untouched but unbroken, not fearless but free. I meet it with breath, with stillness, with flame. I let it speak, then I let it go. Breath is my first companion, the quiet witness to the tremble, the gentle tide that steadies the storm. I inhale not to resist, but to receive. I exhale not to escape, but to release. In the rhythm of breath, I find the space between reaction and response, between fear and freedom. It is here, in this sacred pause, that I remember. I am not the tremble. I am the one who breathes through it. It may stir the leaves, but it cannot uproot me. I am anchored in truth, not in the winds of passing fear. When it has drifted past, I trace its trail, a path of dust, not destiny. I do not follow its echo, nor do I gather its remnants. I stand where I've always stood, grounded, growing, touched but not torn, moved but not misplaced. The storm may whisper, but my roots remember. I'm not what passes through me. I am what remains. Where fear once lingered, there is now space, a clearing in the heart swept clean by breath and courage. And in that space I remain, not as a shadow of what trembled, but as the flame that stayed lit, whole, awake, and sovereign. I do not rush to fill the silence, I let it speak. I do not armor the ache, I let it soften. This is the aftermath of meeting fear with presence, a quiet power rooted and radiant. Save this for moments when your breath feels borrowed, when the tremble returns and truth feels far. Let it be your anchor, your quiet flame. Share it with someone who needs grounding, someone standing at the edge of their voice, waiting to remember they are whole, awake, and sovereign. Let these words be a bridge back to presence. You're allowed to tremble. You're allowed to pause, but never forget, you are rooted deeper than fear can reach. Let each breath remind you of your strength, each still moment of your sovereignty. Fear may visit, but it does not own you. You meet it with grace, with flame, with breath, and you let it go. In the space it leaves behind, you rise, whole, awake, and sovereign. Keep this close for the days when doubt whispers. You are not what shakes, you are what stays.